We're here at John O. Quinn Field. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will have first crack at this one. And there he is, this senior. Makes a grab and room to run. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys in the hurry up.
And Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football as often as we can. And there they do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy? Or do they have to start doing something different, whether it's double teams, whatever they're looking to try to accomplish? So far, it's not a surprise. The offense won. Now, defensively, what's going to be my answer? Because I can't let that guy beat me for a full.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. So Houston's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. The give. Runs through a tackle. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Let's talk for a second about Houston. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Second and long here.
Here we go. Ready. Black 14. Ready, go.
Now on the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. Burrowing for yardage. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The ride. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds at the 32, and that is what you want out of this running game. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win.
Big guy tries to barrel in, and he'll run it into the end zone. Set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to ride this running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. Wants to pass. Moves to his right. Fires downfield. Just missed his man, gave him just a bit. Too much. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Back to pass on second down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driven back.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like they were ready for that second down now.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right side, it's Anderson. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched.
There he goes. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Houston. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down. Makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, looking for a man. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Sends it back in motion. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Takes the easy completion. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hands it off. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And they are sending out the field goal unit now. Thought they might spin that wheel of fortune on 4th and short, but they'll line up for the field goal. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw one first. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He'll work his way down to the 28. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Snow. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. He wants to throw it. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Fresh set of downs going up top. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The field to start this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Drops back on 1st down. Got his man. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Swings it out to the flat. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now on the move. He's got it down to the 1-yard line. Doorstep of Pater. The Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. First down, 10 yards to go. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
He's got the back in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. They'll run it. Turning it on. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
We've seen this tight end lined up in a 3-point stance. We've seen him in the slot. We've seen him outside at wide receiver. And he's made catches all over the field, guys. That's now over 150 receiving yards for this guy. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Houston trying to convert on 4th down. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. I have no earthly idea why we saw a field goal attempt on that last play, but the offense certainly is set up for business now. Off play action on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Looking for running room. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. The Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but one. To come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
He's got his man across the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Selling the fake. It's complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Cougars are rolling down the field. Keeps it on the ground. He is. Under nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. The field goal is no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's picked off for the third time today. Just a small return, but it has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now